Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Hope you will be fine. Today we are going to do our topic named How is the leaf adapted to photosynthesis? Already in the previous chapter, I told you about the internal structure of the leaf, external and internal, both structure of the leaf. So same things we are again going to discuss with reference to these points. Here on page 114, some structures are given which you already know if you have watched the video. Again, for your understanding, I am explaining all these points. So the first structure which is very important for the leaf for the process of photosynthesis is number one, the large flat surface. And this is the structure, and what is its adaptation. So here I can tell you the main structure of the leaf is always broad leaves are present, due to which they can absorb maximum sunlight. Okay, so as the surface will be large, for example here I am making a very small leaf, so its surface area is very less, but here in the large leaf the large surface area is available. It can absorb more sunlight for the process of photosynthesis. Okay, second thing, thin lamina. Lamina is again this leaf. Thin mean structure of leaf. For example, this is my this hand is, for example, you can consider it as a leaf. So here you can see it a thick one, but the structure of leaf is very thin, just like this page of paper. So the structure of leaves is always, the lamina is always very thin. Due to this thin structure, you can see carbon dioxide can quickly move inside. It can reach to the tissues for the process of photosynthesis. So in this way, this thin structure of leaf facilitate the absorption of carbon dioxide and transport of water to these cells and for the process of photosynthesis. Next is chloroplast containing chlorophyll found in all mesophyll cells. Okay, here I told you that two layers of mesophyll cells is present. Here palisade mesophyll cells and spongy mesophyll cells. Palisade mesophyll cells, they are longer, they are broader, and they are present very close to the epidermis, and intercellular spaces are very less between them. So very close they are, and they are filled with maximum chlorophyll is present, so they can receive maximum sunlight. Because the process of photosynthesis is occurring in this chlorophyll which is present in these chloroplasts, so maximum sunlight will be absorbed here for the process of photosynthesis. Then next character is interconnecting system of air spaces in mesophyll cells. And here in the second layer, in the spongy mesophyll cells, you can find here intercellular spaces are present, due to which air is already present in this intercellular area, and for the process of photosynthesis, carbon dioxide quickly absorbed in these cells for the process of photosynthesis. Next one is stomata present in the epidermal layer. Here you can find, I told you that stomata, they are present in the, normally what happens, the plants which are present in terrestrial areas mean those areas which are containing land. So in terrestrial areas, the plants which are present, mostly in those plants, stomata are present in the lower surface of epidermis. Why? Because this question can be asked from you. The reason is that if stomata are present in the upper layer of epidermis, so water will evaporate from that quickly. So to prevent water loss, stomata are always present in the lower epidermis. Okay, for example, this is a leaf. Again, if stomata are present here, so sunlight will fall over here, and directly due to heat, what will happen? Water will evaporate. But when these stomata are present in the lower surface, so what will happen? Sunlight is coming from upper side, and stomata or the pores are present on the lower surface, so less water will be evaporated. So for that reason, stomata are present. And what is the benefit of these stomata? Because they are present on the lower surface, due to this opening of these stomata, exchange of gases is quickly taking place. Carbon dioxide is moving for process of photosynthesis. Okay, then next character is veins containing xylem and phloem. You already know here the midrib is present. In the midrib, this midrib is containing xylem and phloem, and xylem is, you already know, for the transport of water. So from root, water move from the root xylem to stem xylem, from stem xylem to leaf xylem, and from leaf xylem to these mesophyll tissues for photosynthesis. And when food will manufacture in these mesophyll cells, that will be transported to these phloem tissue, and from phloem tissue it will reach to the areas where it has to store. Okay. Then petiole. Petiole is this leaf stalk I told you. This is the petiole. It is the extended portion of this midrib, and it is for the attachment of this leaf to this stem. And what is the importance of this? Its importance is that this petiole is keeping this leaf in extended position. For example, this is a petiole portion, so it will keep the leaf in extended position, so maximum sunlight can be absorbed and the process of photosynthesis can take place. Clear this? So in this way, the structure of leaf is adapted for the process of photosynthesis. Okay. Now the next topic, or the, you can say, the last topic of this chapter is minerals, nutrient in plant. Okay, you already know plants, they are having root, stem, leaves, and in the structure of plant, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, all these components are present, and these are the part, because when new cell will form, you already know cell membrane will form, cell wall will form. So carbohydrates, so and the basic structure of carbohydrate is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. These are the basic structure of carbohydrates. And for protein, basic structure is that nitrogen will also be included. So in this way, these different types of inorganic material, for example, basically even in the process of photosynthesis, you have also seen that carbon dioxide combines with water. Okay, so carbon dioxide is also an inorganic compound. Water is also an inorganic compound. Even in the first chapter, I think I told you there are some material which are organic and some are inorganic. Organic material are those in which carbon and hydrogen come together. For example, here in glucose, C6H12O6, this one is organic material. But this, where carbon and hydrogen, they are coming separately, not together, they are called inorganic material. So these inorganic material, they combine and they make organic material. So these are the basic components which are very important. And for the formation of protein, nitrogen is also here very important. Okay. So these are inorganic nutrients which are very important for the plants. So here we can see different nutrients which are important for plants are here. A list is given of these essential nutrients. Here you can find carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur. These are also called non-metallic because they are not metallic in nature. So they are inorganic, non-metallic. And here potassium, calcium, magnesium, iron. These are the metallic nutrients which are very important for the plants. Okay, how we know that these nutrients are very important? So we can perform different experiments, and by experiment we can come to know how we will perform experiment, what we will do. For example, for this we can prepare a solution. Solution, what does mean by solution? For example, we can take a test tube or any pot in which we will include water, and in that water we can add potassium nitrates. These are different types of minerals: magnesium sulfate, potassium acid phosphate, calcium nitrate, iron. So different types of minerals we can, all different types of minerals we can add in this distilled water. Distilled water is pure water. Okay, so we can take one solution in which all nutrients are present, and in second one we can keep maximum nutrients by removing one from that. For example, we are giving all nutrient here, but we are removing or we omit from here, for example, nitrogen. Okay, or for example, magnesium. These are two very important nutrients which are very important for plants, and in maximum O-level papers you will find question related to the importance of nitrogen or nitrates and importance of magnesium for plant, and I will tell you why these are very important. Okay, so what we can do, we can prepare a solution here. If we will grow a plant, so you can find that this plant will grow properly. Why? Because it is getting all, this is the standard solution, it is containing all nutrients. But here if nitrogen or magnesium is less, so here growth will not take properly, leaves will be lesser in number, or they will not grow properly. Why this is so? Because nitrogen, you already know, it is very important for the formation of enzymes, for the formation of protein, for the formation of cell membrane. So when plant growth has to take, one cell will divide into two will divide into 4 cells, so the number of cells will increase and the plant growth will take place. But if nitrogen is deficient in that solution or in the soil, so what will happen? The growing seedling will not be able to get nitrogen properly. So when nitrogen will not be available, its growth will not take place properly. So we can say that a plant will be stunted mean small growth. Okay, leaves will not grow properly and number of cells will be less, and due to those incomplete cell division or not proper cell division, growth will not take place properly and size of the plant will not be proper. Okay, so in this way, this nitrogen or nitrates are very important for the plant. Secondly, why magnesium is important? Magnesium is very important, as if you do remember, we read in the red blood cell that red blood cell have a pigment which is called hemoglobin, and I told you hemo is iron and globin, it is a red pigment which is present in red blood cell. Same importance of this heme as it was in red blood cell, same this importance of magnesium is in leaf, in the formation of chlorophyll, the green matter which is formed in the leaf. Okay, if magnesium will be not available in the soil, so what will happen? Chlorophyll will not form properly. When chlorophyll will not form properly, leaf will be yellowish in color. When leaf will be yellowish in color, it's mean photosynthesis will not take place properly. When photosynthesis will not occur, formation will not take place properly, then you know that plant will not able to get proper growth, and not it will be able to get proper energy, because photosynthesis is the process by which plant is making glucose and it is utilized in the respiration and in all activities. So by this a plant will be in not healthy condition and it will be yellow in color, and this problem is called yellowing of leaf is called chlorosis. Okay, this is due to the deficiency of chlorophyll. For that reason, these two nutrients or these two minerals, nitrates or nitrogen, you can say, this is the one and magnesium is the second. This is the these are the two minerals which are most important for the growth of the plant. Okay, if there is any problem, you can ask. Okay students, Allah Hafiz.